have a live chat. We have a broadcast with you, our customers and prospective customers. We want to discuss our alternative channels. We want to discuss our campaign. We've been running a campaign that we have called or codenamed 5 for 5. In this campaign, we urge our customers to transact at least 5 times across the alternative channels a week to stand a chance to win 100,000. And for those who cannot transact, we are also urging you to listen into the radio stations every time they play the Centenary Bank ad. Listen to the DJs, respond to the questions, and then you'll be able to get yourself a hamper. With us this morning, we have none other than our Chief Manager, Marketing and Branding from Centenary Bank, Miss Immaculate Ngulumi. Immaculate, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Winnfred, and thank you very much, our viewers and listeners this morning. We're excited to be with you.
Thank you. You've heard from Immaculate. You asked us some questions yesterday, but before we dive into the question and answer session, I would like to first of all give you a brief on the different products that we have or what we are running with right now. We're running with Cente Mobile. Cente Mobile is our 24-hour mobile banking service that enables customers to transact wherever they are conveniently without having to move to the banking hall. In essence, we are telling that you're your own banker. You can also be your own credit officer. You can do all these on your phone. You can pay your bills, pay school fees, borrow money up to 5 million that can be paid within 3 months. You can pay your taxes for your goods, or you have anything to do. You have to pay anything with URA. You can do that on your phone. Then for agent banking, we are telling you that we have brought banking closer to you in your neighborhood. You can be able to transact anytime as long as the agent is open. If you come to the branch, because lately we close at 3 p.m., if it is past 3 p.m. and you want to deposit or withdraw money, you don't have to go back home so disgruntled and not happy. Go to the nearest agent and you'll be able to get the service. At the agent point, you can withdraw, you can deposit, you can pay bills, you can pay school fees, you can do URS. Soon we'll also have a top up of your fuel cards at those points. Then another channel we are bringing to you is our Cente Visa card. Cente Visa card is money on the plastic. We are moving away from moving with money. We all know right now that paper is one of the avenues that we are getting corona from. So we are urging our customers, don't get paper money. Use your card. You can shop at supermarkets. You can pay fuel stations, pay fuel. You can, those who are studying online, you can pay tuition. You can buy books using your card. You can also pay for Uber using your card. Even Safe Border, you can pay for it using your card. So we are urging our customers out there, please use your cards. Use your cards, use Cente Mobile, utilize the agents in the nearby, because in every corner at least you'll see a Cente agent. As long as you see that signpost of Cente agent, just know that you have gotten to Centenary Bank. They will treat you as you would have treated you in the banking hall, because they are part of us and we are part of them. Thank you for listening. Before I proceed further, I would like Immaculate to give you a brief, then we can go into the questions that you had asked us yesterday. In the meantime, whoever has a question, please send it through. We'll respond to them as and when they come through. Thank you. Immaculate, a brief from you.
Okay, thank you very much, Winfred. Our viewers and listeners this morning, I think one would wonder why 5 for 5 today? Why Centenary Bank? Why at this particular point in time? I think Winfred has said it well. We are living in a period where we're undergoing a pandemic. It's cost people lives, but it has not only cost lives, it has depressed the economy to the point that cash flows are very low. So at Centenary Bank, we thought then, how then do we make life easy? How then do we create convenience for our customers as they continue to transact with our products and services, as they continue to enjoy banking services? We thought of two things. One is the spirit of giving back. A lot of people have not been working. We've been in a lockdown for a long time. So we decided that during this since people were slowly getting out of the the lockdown, you had the president's speech 2 days ago. Most of the sectors are opening up now. Churches are opening up. People are going to start to move. They'll need a boost in their businesses. They'll need a boost in everything that they are doing. So we said, like in our usual practice at Centenary Bank, let's give back our customers as we inculcate a cost-saving behavior in them where they can be able to transact from wherever they are, in the comfort of their neighborhoods, in the comfort of their homes, in the comfort of their offices. And we looked at the typical consumer behavior of any person today. If you have a car, you probably want to fuel a car. So then you don't need to have cash on you. You can use your Center Visa card or Center prepaid card. We have two types of Visa cards. We have the Center prepaid, where you load value on your card, or the amount of money that you have on your card. So then you securely move with it. This helps you to, one, it helps you track your spending. You could have your savings account and probably you sent a debit card. But then you opt to also have a prepaid card where you load your money for your expenses. So what then happens? You can use that to fuel your car. You can use that to do shopping. You can shop online. We're running a big promotion with Jumia right now. You buy goods and then you get you get a discount, which is then paid for by Centenary Bank if you use the Center Visa card or Center prepaid card. Also, things like bill payments. Still, Winnie alluded to the bill payments. You don't have to move journeys to go and pay your yaka. If you need a token, you just have to use Center Mobile. Uh, you can pay at the agent point. All these things is to bring conveniency, and all these things were requests from you, our customers. Because when we interact with you, you always give us feedback. But can't we do this on our phone? Can't I pay my yaka, national water, umeme, bills? Can't I pay my school fees? You know, days are gone where we had to make very long queues in order to pay school fees. Schools are opening, and again, tertiary institutions, the president said they are opening, I think, before the close of the year. You will need to pay school fees. You can use Center Mobile, you can use Center Agent to pay school fees. And you can use Visa card, your Center Visa card or debit card or Center prepaid card. So all this is in a bid to, one, give back, two, inculcate a behavior that it will be convenient for you, that will be cost saving for you in order for you to enjoy banking with us. And there's a beauty with the Center Mobile, which is a mobile banking that also Winnie alluded to. Many a times people have to you want to borrow, say even 2 million shillings or a million shillings or as little as 500,000. You come in, fill papers, have to get a loan officer, but all this can be done under 2 minutes in the comfort of your home. You only need to be a Centenary Bank customer for starters, and two, you also have to be registered for the Center Mobile channel. Then you go to Center Mobile Loans, follow the prompts, and be able to borrow money in under 2 minutes. But all this will depend, of course, on your banking history, on your relationship with your bank, on how you have been transacting with your bank, depositing, withdrawals, because we have an algorithm which is able to track your behavior. And from there on, we can determine how much money can be lent to you. So we are here today to talk to you, to listen to you, to understand what is the 5 for 5 jackpot all about. Centenary Bank is giving back. We are telling our customers that thank you for using these channels. All we're asking you is transact with any of these channels or one of them 5 times in a week, and you stand a chance of winning up to 100,000 shillings. Guys, people have started winning. They are enjoying this money. We are urging all of you to take part in this jackpot. I thank you, Winnie. Hand over to you.
Thank you, Immaculate. I think our customers out there and our prospective customers, you've had that brief. Let's just go into the questions. The first question that we were asked is, what is the 5 for 5 jackpot all about?
Okay, I will repeat that for the benefit of all our customers. For 12 weeks running, since I think the last week of August to the first, it will run until the second week of November. We shall be rewarding customers for using our alternative channels. When we speak about our alternative channels, we're speaking about the Cente Mobile, the Cente Visa, and the Cente Visa, which has two cards, the prepaid Cente prepaid card and the Cente debit card, and then the Cente agent. Centenary Bank is privileged to have over 4,500 agents across the country. I think all of you will bear us witness that in all the small towns, on your village, in your towns, on your locality, you will find a place, a small shop, whether it's a hardware shop, a pharmacy, or it's just an agent shop or a mobile money shop with a sign that reads Center Agent. So we are telling our customers that trust these agents. Go there and transact. Cente Mobile is backing our your bank in your hands, which is doing all your banking transactions on your phone. You can deposit, you can withdraw, you can pay bills, you can pay school fees, you can borrow money. All those are banking transactions. And then, of course, the card. Uses of the card, you can pay fuel, you can pay goods in a supermarket, you can buy goods online. For those of you who are doing international courses, you can pay your tuition using your card, the ACCAs, the SIMs, the CIPRs, you can MCPR, you can pay all those things using these Visa cards. So we are saying that we are going to reward you for using this card. So for every time you use it 5 times a week, on any of these channels, you enter a draw. When you enter a draw, then based on who is lucky, we reward over 30 customers every week. We reward them 100,000 for using these channels. So you stand a chance of being one of those customers. So we urge all of you to join into the be participants in this in if you're a Centenary Bank customer. Ensure you join in, transact. Back end, we can see for every single transaction that you have done. We have a back end platform that enables us to track the transactions. So if you use 5 times, you're eligible to win this money. Yes, Winnie, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Immaculate. If I withdraw my money at the ATM, does that count as a transaction in this promotion?
No. ATM withdrawal is not a transaction at this point. We are requesting, because ideally you're pulling money. If you look at it this way, why? Maybe I'll pose a question which I will answer. When customers withdraw money at the ATM, what are they're either going to pay Jumia, or pay for fuel, or buy goods in the supermarket, which transactions you can actually do using your card directly. We are saying that you do not have to withdraw, because then you're doing two transactions at the same time. You're going to withdraw and then again go and spend. Yet you can spend directly from your card. And the beauty with these online purchases, if you use, for example, your card, you don't get to, it is free. Nobody should tell you that you've paid for your goods at Capital Shoppers, now we're charging you 1,000 for paying with card. No. When you do this transaction, Centenary and Visa pays. So it is free. In a way, why we're rewarding this behavior of using your card to do purchases is because, one, it helps you to save costs. Two, it is also the best behavior. You'll be able to keep your money securely on your card. So ATM withdrawal cash withdrawal at a transaction at an automated teller machine is not part of the transactions we count as a transaction that we are going to reward. But if you use it for shopping, for paying school fees, for doing all these other things, then you enter a draw.
Okay, thank you, Immaculate. How do I know that I have won after I have transacted 5 times or more?
Okay, how do you know that you have won? That's a good one. Now, still a bit of education. For every account sits with a branch. It is domiciled under a branch. For example, if you opened your branch, for people who physically opened your account and you opened it at Mapera, so your branch is Mapera. If you opened it at Rubaga Road, your branch will be Rubaga Road. If you opened it in Lira, your branch will be in Lira. Notwithstanding that it's not the only place you can transact from, you can use all these other channels to transact to any other branch. But if they asked you which is your branch would be that branch that either was input as your branch, if it was a virtual system that opened your account, or where you went and opened this account. So for believability, and because we are dealing in a situation where there is a lot of fraud, our your branch manager will be able to call you, who is a Centenary Bank official. First of all, to inform you, to congratulate you for having won 100,000 shillings in the ongoing promotion. Then, in a couple of hours, which is below 12 hours, this money is put on your account. It is transferred to you from Centenary Bank into your Centenary Bank account. So you get a notification on your phone with a message telling you that so much money has 100,000 shillings has been credited onto your account because you won in a promotion. So those are the few steps. You will get a call that you have won from your branch manager, and of course congratulating you. Then secondly, immediately after, before 12 hours elapse, we will credit your account with the money that you have won, and immediately you will get a notification message. If you're a Centenary Bank customer and you've been transacting with us, you know that for every transaction that happens onto your account, you get a message informing you of the amount of money, whether it's a debit or credit, that has happened on your account. So that is the process that will happen. You will get a message notifying you that you have won. Then in some cases, we might have also to call you with our PR team to just ask you about how you felt. Was the feeling good? We could even request for a Kodak moment or a camera moment where you tell us how you feel that now you have won. Are you now more aligned and more in sync with your bank? How do you feel? Because we believe that this money should be able to create some kind of excitement. So basically, those are the logical steps that should happen when you have won, and how you know, and how the money gets to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Immaculate. If I'm in Oman and I'm a Ugandan, do I qualify for this campaign or to participate?
Winfred, if you're all over the world and you're a Centenary Bank customer, because you can transact, the world, I mean, the Internet of Things has made the world a global village. You can transact from anywhere. Imagine you're in Oman and your mother lives in Masaka, and she sends you a bill, a Yaka bill, that my son, Yaka is finished, and you use your Sente mobile that is banking on the phone, you pay their bill. Now I'm going to give you real life scenarios. And then at the same time, you have to do a funds transfer either to your brother or pay school fees for them. You're still in Oman, you're using your mobile
Mm,
phone. And then in Oman, you also have your Sente Visa card. Sente Visa card, you have seen an item that you want to purchase, and it's on Amazon, for example. You go to Amazon and you purchase it using your Sente Visa card. All these things, all these transactions you're making are putting you in the direct path of you winning, because you're using our alternate channels to be able to procure your goods and services, to pay your bills, to transfer money to relatives, friends, business partners. So same procedure would happen. You're eligible for to enter this draw. You have entered the draw. You have entered this draw, and you will certainly win. We will still call you up in Oman if the phone number that you provided on your banking records is still the same phone number that you have. The branch manager will reach out to you, and you will be able to get this money, and the same process will follow. After the phone call, we'll credit your account here with us. You will get a notification that this money has happened. Be you in Oman, be you in Canada, be you in Boston, be you in UK, in London, where most of our customers are, all over the world, you should be able to be part of this. We are telling our customers all over the world, because Centenary customers are all over the world, that you can be able to transact, you can be able to use, and you can be able to enter this promotion and win, because our services are now, they're out there in the virtual world. You can be able to transact from wherever you are in the whole world.
Thank you. Moving away from the campaign briefly, Ivan David is asking if he has forgotten his PIN, what can he do?
If he has forgotten his PIN,
Mm.
if he has forgotten his PIN, we have had an issue of PIN reset, where you can go to Centenary Mobile and be able to reset your PIN. This has since been changed a bit, and we are still reviewing. So what is happening is that you'd get to us either on our toll-free line, which Winnie I think should be shared here, or reach your branch manager so that you are enabled to change your PIN, and then you continue transacting. Initially, there was a self-help service where customers would be able to go to the platform and change their PINs physically. But there's been a system issue and an upgrade that we are working with, so that's not possible currently. So you need to reach out to the branch manager, and you're enabled to reset your PIN. And I will request that we display the toll-free number, and the email sent at info, where customers can reach out and be supported to change their PIN currently.
Solomon. Okay. Our customer is asking us how is it possible for him to get our services while he's in Congo? That is Iranzi David Zanda. He's actually in Rwanda. He wants to find out if he can get our services when he's in Rwanda.
Okay, I don't know whether Iranzi Davidson is a Ugandan. Maybe that detail has not been provided, because it is important. We have a new regulation today, from a new regulation that requires us to open accounts only after a customer has presented their national ID. So it is critical that you need a national ID. But should Mr. Iranzi be a Ugandan and he has his national ID, and he lives in Rwanda today, it is very easy. Centenary is consistently innovating. We are continuously innovating for our customers. So we have a new way of doing business. I don't want to call it a product, because it is not, but it is a way of doing business, a way of enabling our customers, potential customers, and actual customers open up accounts with us remotely. And this is the process is called Sente on the Go. Now, with Sente on the Go, you're able to be in the comfort of Kigali, or in the comfort of Goma or Kinshasa. If he's in Congo or Kisangani, you just download the Sente mobile app, which can be downloaded from app stores, and then you will open up the app. Of course, it will take you to a point where you see Sente on the Go. Click on Sente on the Go, then follow the prompts. At that point in time, you need two things. You need your national ID, and you need a piece of clean paper, because it will request you to scan and upload your national ID. So you scan and upload it. Then it will request you to we need to capture your signature, because a signature is very important. It's the gateway to your finances in a bank. So you will get the clean piece of paper that I talked about. Transcribe your signature or write your signature there, then scan it and capture it. In an instance of a few minutes, or a minute, or a few seconds, you will get an OTP on your phone. The OTP is the one-time password. It will request you to input that one-time password. Kindly input it, and then you will wait. If you wait, it will request you at some point to change your PIN. You change your PIN, and then eventually the bank should come back to you in the space of under 48 hours with your account number. Immediately you get this account number, dear customers, we request that you fund your account. You can fund your account either using World Remit if you reside abroad, or Wave, or you can also do a transfer if you're local. You stay here in Uganda. You can use mobile money to fund your account. You can go to a center agent. Remember, I talked about the over 4,500 agents that Centenary has. You can walk into center agent and give them the account number that is then provided to you either on email or SMS. Give them the account number and fund your account. At funding the account will instantly become active. Then you start transacting normally. So yes, if you do not live in Uganda, but you're a Ugandan and you have a national ID, you can very well open an account. You could actually be, Mr. Iranzi could actually be a Centenary Bank customer and has had one account, maybe a savings account, and wants to open another Cente Plus, which is a committed saving account. You can do the same, you go through the same process, but at the point where it tells you the app, on the app you get a message that, are you an existing customer? Please state yes, you're an existing customer, and then you point to the account that you want. Of course, there's a drop down with the number of accounts that can be opened. You choose. It's not only for customers who don't have accounts with Centenary. You could be a Centenary Bank customer with an existing account. You are still eligible to be able to open another account for yourself. Winnie, I hope
Okay.
that is clear.
Yes, it has been very clear. I hope, David, you have gotten all the steps because the market has been so elaborate about it. Another customer is asking, how can I get a Cente Visa card if I open my account using Cente on the go?
Yes, you will. However, because it involves a physical a card. Well, right now we are in the process of being able to get virtual Visa cards, but right now we have physical Visa cards. We have not yet crossed that chasm of being able to give you a virtual Visa card. So what happens is that after you open this account, just get to a branch near you, request for this card. You will be able to get out with your card. And also, even if we could have posted this card to you, there is that very, very important element of your PIN, which is your secret gateway to your finances on card. Now, that has to be input at branch. We will give you a POS machine after the card has been issued, and then you put in your secret number. And this secret number, we always request that you should not be shared with anybody. So we'll put in you'll put input that PIN and then get walk away with your card. So yes, with even if you've opened your account with Cente on the go, you can very well and very ably get a Cente Visa card. We have 77 branches across Uganda in all the major towns of the country. There is a Centenary branch. Just walk in there, give them your account details. They will be able to attach a Visa card to your account, and you should be able to get out. Alongside operating with all other channels, the beauty with Cente on the go is that immediately the account is opened, then you're already registered for mobile banking, which is the Cente Mobile, and you're already registered for Cente Agent, which is banking at the agent point. So please use these channels as well as the card to be able to transact. But like I said, We need to capture your PIN, so you need to come into the branch, and we need to physically hand over the PIN to you,
Mm.
so you need to, rather the card to you, so you still need to come into a branch near you and request for this service. We would gladly offer you the service.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Immaculate. Absalom, you said you sent us, you want to change your details. Send us your details in our inbox. We'll respond to you. Nachito Maggie, you're finding out if it is okay for you to deposit because you've done it for 3 years. Yes, it is. Just continue depositing and your account will be active. Immaculate, Esther asks us that she sees Waiki Bender talking about us. Is he now our employee?
No. Oh, Esther, good question. However, in banking, we work with partners. We work with influencers, people who influence you. I would like to call Waiki maybe one of our partners, but in the influence group. We have a very big section of our customers who are youth, who subscribe to his music, who enjoy his music. Fast forward, Waiki Bender is one of our very, very good customers. He's been banking with us since his university days. He supports the bank. So, and he has a very big following of youth who believe in him. So he is our partner. He is our business partner in the way that he's our brand ambassador. He pushes our brand to the youth. He endears our brand to the youth. He ensures he talks about the products, because you will agree, Esther, with me that a lot of the youth out there do not know how to use banking services. They do not know how the banking services will benefit them. So it is better to use somebody who speaks their language, somebody who appeals to them, somebody that they believe in, and who is also a Centenary Bank customer who has benefited from the services of the bank, who has been walked a journey since his university days to now with the bank, to speak about these products in a language that the youth understand. Immaculate may not know how to bend the words like Waiki does, but Waiki will know how to reach out to the many fans that he has who also can benefit. So, in a way of creating literacy, in a way of customer education, in a way of basically simplifying our products to the youth, whom he commands a very, very big fraction of, as because they're his fans. So he is our brand ambassador. He's pushing the products. He's educating customers. Yesterday he was in Nansana, educating customers, the youth, about the benefits of bank, having to open an account. Youths are always transacting using their phone, so he was pushing, telling them that, you don't even have to walk into a branch, although he was near the Nansana branch. You can get your phone, download the app. He was taking them through the rituals, go to Sente on the go, open this account. So that's Waiki for you. He's our business partner in the way that he is promoting the bank to the youth who believe in him, who who only he knows how to bend the words like they bend them. Thank you.
Thank you, Immaculate. Paulo Okello, you've asked us to improve our services to cater for the people abroad. Patrick Okello, sorry, would request that you elaborate. Kindly come to our inbox and give us detail on what exactly you are not able to access while you are abroad. Jenna Lugalambi, my Center mobile app failed to work. Jenna, um, did you change your mobile phone, the device you're using? If you did, please send us an email with the detail, then we'll be able to have that. If you haven't changed the number and your Center mobile app is still failing to work, uninstall the one you have and go to the Play Store and reinstall the new app. You look for Center Mobile. Center Mobile is one word. You'll be able to get the app. Maggie, still you're thanking us. Thank you for appreciating the bank services. Alex Vinrick, you're saying our agent in UAE is not responding. Alex, please send an email to diasporabanking at centenarybank.co.ug. We'll be able to respond to you with the particular query that you've given us. Or Joseph. you've asked us when are we going to bring ATMs that don't require cards like other banks. Or Immaculate earlier said that we are innovating, we are really behind the wheels, and I believe in the near future we'll have those ATMs out for you. But in the meantime, please use the ATMs we have. You can deposit and withdraw. Withdraw immediately. We have bought the instant depositor, and you can be able to access the services. You don't only stop at using the ATM, you can also use our mobile banking platform, Center Mobile. You can use internet banking, you can use the agents to access the services. Matovu Ochiwanuka. Banange help me with this. I didn't know about it. As Immaculate explained earlier, we have a campaign that is running for 2 months. You can participate by transacting on our alternative channels. And these transactions exclude withdrawals from the ATM. So you can go to the supermarket and use your Visa card to buy something or pay for fuel, or you pay for school fees. You can use Center Mobile to pay your bills, your car, water, TV. We've gone back into the football season, so we don't need to miss the matches and miss Ronaldo from Manchester playing. So most of us need to pay our bills using Center Mobile, using the Visa card, and using agent banking. We'll be able to access these. Alex Vinrick, yes, you can open an account, download the Center mobile app, and then click Center on the go. You need to have a Ugandan national ID to be able to open that account. Serena Sherry, why is my Center Mobile not working? Serena Sherry, at what point are you failing to access Center Mobile? We need to get the details to enable us advise you further, but we would request that you send those error messages into our inbox and then we'll get back to you. Ivan Jemba, we've received your appreciation. Thank you very much. Limashal, is it true people's money is being withdrawn from their account? Limashal, Centenary Bank, we pride ourselves on being a bank with that has integrity of the highest order, and we are honest with our dealings with our customers. So if there is any money that is going off your account, kindly let us know. When say share your details in our inbox, please don't share with anyone else. If not, we are going to put our numbers, the contact center numbers, the email address. You can find us on Twitter, you can find us on Facebook. Please get to our DMs, send us a direct message with your account names, account number, to enable us investigate this further, and we'll get back to you with a response and ensure that your mind doesn't go off if it is going off. Peter Owensonga, we are thankful for your services. Thank you for your appreciation. Kwarikunda Moses, you thank us for the jackpot, but we reward those who. Okay, you want us to reward you even when you transact once a week. We've taken your feedback. We'll get back to you with a response on that. Chizito Abdu Jr., you said you have deductions you don't understand. You're not in the country, but when you deposited, your money was deducted. Chizito Abdu Jr., that's rather unfortunate. But one thing I want us to know, all of us who are on this call right now and on this live chat, whenever you have a contract relationship with the bank and you have an account, every month there's an account maintenance fee that is taken off. So if you do not deposit the money on the account, the moment you deposit, the account maintenance is taken off. But the beauty with this right now we have is if your account has gone dormant, or if your account has gone inactive, sorry, not dormant, inactive, and you want to reactivate it, you can deposit money and we will not charge you. You can deposit from any of our center agents, you can deposit from our banking halls. We will not charge you for the backlog of the account maintenance fee. So, Chizito Abdu, kindly send us your details as well to enable us check this. We don't want to lose you as a customer. We still want you to share with us the feedback you're sharing today. Walter Dan starts. You have asked after I have won, do I get the exact money credited to my account or are there some taxes? Walter, in Uganda, any prize money is taxed. So there will be a tax that is applied to this money because it's a prize money. But we'll ensure that it is not a lot on in the money that you have given you. Ivan Jemba, our customer service number, customer care number is 0800 200 555. If you're in Uganda, you call 0800 200 555, or you can send us an email to info at Centenary Bank, Centenary Bank one word .co.ug, or you can use your Airtel SIM to call 0800 335344. You'll talk to any of our advisors and we'll be able to sort out whatever issue you have with us. Um, if you all these numbers are not going through, you can check on our website. We have numbers of the various branches and the branch managers. You can still get in touch with us using those channels. Kwarikunda Moses, is the interest on loans acquired through Center Mobile equivalent to when you get a loan manually by visiting the branch? Moses, no, the interest on the Center Mobile loans is not equivalent to the one we give you at the branch. Center Mobile loan, the interest is 7%, and this is up from 1 month to 3 months tenure. But in the branches, you can go to up to a year and you can get more than 5 million. So the interest is different. Maverick Tech Shop, why do you charge us for checking our balance? Maverick Tech Shop, this issue has been responded to. We had a press statement input and we clearly told our customers. I am going to respond again and let you know that we received this feedback and we are reviewing. We'll come back to you with a response on this. Olivia Namayanja. Olivia Namuyanja, can my ATM work as a credit card or I have to get another from my branch? Olivia, right now, Oliver, right now, our Centenary Bank cards are debit cards, but we are in the kitchen. We'll be able to come back to you with feedback on credit cards. But in the meantime, you can use your debit card to transact. If you want to buy things offline, you can also get the prepaid card where someone doesn't have access to your account direct. So you can use that to access. Mosisi Lawrence, thank you for your feedback. We are going to work on our services, but we would really appreciate if you told us in detail which services exactly, because not everything is as you state here. Taf Jebusunju, but my ATM was disconnected. Taf Jebusungu, if you do not use your card within a period of 6 months, because we are trying to protect you from fraudsters, we disable the card, but you can come with your national ID to any of our branches and we'll re-enable that card for you to access. Once you get it, please go to any ATM machine and at least try one transaction. When you do that, the card will be enabled and it won't be disconnected until probably after a long time. You guys charge even for checking balance. Yvonne, I have responded to that earlier as Musisi, as it was requested. Kindly refer to that response, Golola Yvonne. But we don't charge you for checking balances. You haven't stated where we charge you. Please let us know. Okay, now I am going to go to John Kamugisha. John Kamugisha. How can I acquire a salary loan while I am not working in Uganda? I am interested in acquiring a loan to start construction. John, if you're not working in Uganda and you have a diaspora account, please send us an email. Diaspora banking. Diaspora banking is one word at centenarybank.co.ug. We'll be able to let you know how you can acquire this loan. But one, you need to have an appointment letter. You need to have a national ID. You need to have your salary being paid into Centenary Bank, and then we can be able to start the conversation from there. I want to withdraw my money and currently my ATM was disconnected. I'm not in the country now. Please let me know what I can do. Taf Busungu, you can register for Center Mobile. You can do it either on your own or you can send us an email with your national ID, a copy of your national ID. You download the form from our website. When you download the form and you've filled it, take it to a lawyer to notarize it. You send it through to us at info@centenarybank.co.ug. When we get the forms, we'll respond to you with a particular form, an indemnity form for you to fill in, and then you send those back. Thank you. How convenient are the salary loans? Solongo Roberts, if your institution has a memorandum with the bank, salary loan is given within 24 hours. John Mbui, is it possible a foreign can open an account here in Uganda when I have all the documents? Yes, it is possible. You come with your passport for the foreign country and the other document and the work permit for you being in Uganda, then we can open an account with all the other documents. Asaf from Dubai, how can I join a fixed deposit online? Asaf from Dubai, send us an email to diasporabanking@centenarybank.co.ug. Okay, I am going to get back Immaculate because there is someone who has particularly requested her to respond. So, Immaculate, Fred Pro is asking, he wants to know about saving money in our bank because the government wants to take the money. So he wants to find out if it is true that the government will take the money once he saves with us.
Fred Pro, I don't believe that the government will. Of course, Bank of Uganda is going to make a submission on that. It has created a lot of excitement, especially in the diaspora. But I don't believe that Bank of Uganda will take that money because it can't. It can't for the simple reason that I think that there banking there's the small print in banking that many customers have not known about. For example, if an account has not been transacting for 2 years, there is no deposit, there is no withdrawal, that account goes into dormancy. But customers rarely ever ask us what happens then if account goes into dormancy. I will tell you today that this money, the commercial bank sends this money to Bank of Uganda. Bank of Uganda does not necessarily take this money, but they keep it for you. At such a time when you return, for example, if you've been living abroad, you return with your details and you approach the commercial bank and you tell them that it's been 5 years or 7 years since I used my account, but I left, for example, 10 million shillings on the account. The commercial bank will engage with Bank of Uganda and say that, Frederick, whoever, or Frederick Senyonyi approached us. He was a customer here. We transferred his funds to Bank of Uganda. He is now back. And he wants his 10 million. Bank of Uganda will process the funds, return them to your commercial bank, which will hand them over to you. But a lot of times, that small print is not either well explained or customers do not uh, endeavor to find out that should I take a couple of years or 5 or so many years without transacting meaning withdrawal, deposit, or doing anything on my account, what happens? The account goes into dormancy. But then what then happens beyond dormancy? Commercial banks are mandated to send this money, not to give it away to Bank of Uganda or to government, but to take it to Bank of Uganda for safe custody until such a time when the owner of this money comes and picks it up. So if this has been happening, I do not believe that Bank of Uganda in any way or the government in any way will take anyone's funds. Should you spend years without transacting on your bank, the bank will do what it always does. Send this money to Bank of Uganda at your point of return, or at a point, should you be deceased and you've gone through your family has gone through the issues of getting powers of administration and all that, and they are presented to the bank, and the bank was aware that you passed, then these monies will be brought back to the commercial bank and you will receive it. I don't think it is in government's interest to take money that doesn't belong to them. But that is for Bank of Uganda, and the commercial banks have requested them to clarify. I'm sure within about a week or so, Bank of Uganda will come out with a clear statement clarifying on those issues that were raised by Ministry of Finance. But just to explain to you what happens to an account or to the funds on an account when an account goes into dormancy. The banks never take this money, neither does government. It is taken there for safe custody in order to protect you. because banks' first mandate for us, we deal in trust. We cannot again be seen to be enablers of people who are going to take your money. And at the point in time when you appear at a bank with your details, with your national ID, and say, look, I had this account number here, and indeed you had, the bank will ensure you may not get the money in a day, but before the close of week, we've engaged and this money is back with you. I don't know whether I have endeavored to answer your question. I
Okay,
hope I
thank
have.
you. Thank you, Immaculate. Just to add on to that as well, we can refer to today's New Vision on page 11. Bank of Uganda has posted a statement about the same issue. Your money will not be taken off, and your money will not be taken, customers. Juma says ate nga nze akasente kange bakaggyako ku akawunti maze omwaka nga siriiwo. Nyambiddwa ntya Juma? Weebale tuweereza ensonga eno. Ngenda kusaba otuweereza obubaka, genda ku Facebook yaffe ogende otuweereze ka message ke tuyita direct message oba private message ng'abantu tebasobola okugiraba. Ky'ogenda otukolera, ogenda tuteerako account number yo, otuteereko n'amannya go, otuwe n'ennamba yo. Toweereza muntu mulala agenda okukusaba message eno. Nga w'oweereza wano ku Centenary Bank page, genda oklikinge ku Facebook page yaffe ogende ku messaging otuweereze ka message. Tujja kuba tusobola okukebera lwaki ssente zo zivaako ate tukunnyonnyole. Bwe ziba nga zibadde zivaako mu bukyamu tujja kuba tuzizzaako. N'olwekyo tusaba otusonyiwe tuba nga tubadde tujjako ssente zo mu bukyamu ssebo. Luciva Ronald says, I'm abroad right now, but before I was able to check my balance online, but now I can't. What can I do? Luciva Ronald, thank you for your feedback and thank you for your response to us. Did you change? One question I need to ask you is, did you change your number or did you change your phone? If you did any of the two, please send us a direct message on now in using our Facebook page where you have commented in. Just go and click on our profile, then send a message direct to us. We'll be able to send us the details of your account name and account number. We'll be able to find out why you're not receiving, why you are not able to check your balance. And also let us know if you changed the phone and mobile number. If you did these two, kindly let us know to enable us advise you further. Joan Nalubiri says, I have an problem with my account. My money is being taken, yet I don't make withdrawals. Help, because right now I fear to deposit. Joan, as I have advised Juma above, kindly send us your account number and your account name. Please send it directly to us in our inbox and we'll be able to respond to you once we investigate further. And if your money was taken off by mistake, the bank will refund it. But we usually don't take customers' money for no reason. Walusimbi nkuzeemu ssebo, badde nkusaba otuweereza akamessage mu DM yaffe oba mu inbox yaffe, tuweereze message ng'otutaddeko account number yo n'ennamba y'essimu gwe tusobola okufunira nga tumaze okukebera lwaki essente zo zivaako. Ssenyonjo Godfrey says, my Ugandan phone number was blocked in Uganda. What can I do to open a Sente mobile number? Ssenyonjo Godfrey, thank you for your feedback or question. Is your account still open? If it is, are you in Uganda? If you're not, you'll need to send us an email to info@centenarybank.co.ug and we'll send you a couple of forms that you'll be able to fill in. Take them to a lawyer if you're not in Uganda who will notarize them to ascertain that you are one and the same as the account owner, and then we'll be able to change your number on the account to enable you access Sente Mobile. If you're within Uganda, come to any of our branches with a copy of your national ID and you'll be able to change your contact number and also update your details with your email address to enable us share information with you as and when it's available. Dara Henry says, I went to withdraw money from the ATM, but the ATM took back the money before I could collect it. How can I recover that money? Dara Henry, thank you for using our services. Usually when this happens, the money is taken back to your account within a period space of, if it's not instant, you give it 24 hours, then you'll have the money back on the account. If it is not there, kindly come to any of our branches or send us an email at info@centenarybank.co.ug with your details, which ATM you used at the time, and the amount and your account number. Will be able to send you a response and also investigate further as to why your money hasn't gone back onto your account in the stipulated time. Adamalina Lukenge, yes, you can change your contact number to use for registering for your account. Come with your national ID to any of our branches and we'll give you a form to fill in and you can change your number. Okelo Darius, if I want to open a joint account with Centenary, but we are both in the diaspora, is it possible? Okelo Darius, yes, this is possible. You can either download the Cente mobile app and then you fill in the form. After you have filled in the form, you'll be able to access our services. If you're not able to do that, you'll be able to open the account. If that fails or you're not able to do that, send us an email to diasporabanking@centenarybank.co.ug. We'll be able to send you details on how you can have the joint account opened. Um, Lauren Shaza Malaika, you say it's 2 years and you've been out of the country. Please send us an email to info@Centenary Bank with your details, your account name, your account number, and then we'll be able to respond to you as to why. Oh, yes, Oscar. I want to change my signature and I think I need some information about that. Oyesige Oscar, if you want to change your signature from the bank, you have to get the new signature you want to change to, take it and it is notarized or it is authenticated, and then you can come and we change it. Um Okay, now for Kasozi, I am going to bring back Immaculate to respond to your question, but also our customers out there. We might not respond to all your questions. That doesn't mean that we haven't seen them. We are going to respond to you individually in the chat, and then we can give you more details or on how to get in touch with us. Immaculate Kasozi Bosa Livingstone. Bosa Livingstone says he is abroad, but before he came, he had a loan with us and he still paid it well. But now he doesn't receive a message. He needs our help on how he can receive a message. And he also wants to find out if he completed his loan because when he gets in touch with the loans officer, we are not giving him feedback. How can we help him?
Winfred, I think he can either send a direct message on our Facebook Centenary Bank page, giving us details, or he can also send at info@centenarybank.co.ug. We'll be able to respond to him. We'll get him the details of his loan and be able to get him up to speed. Where it happened, did he fully pay it? If he did not, what happened? That is information that can easily be tracked. Hoping that that was not a diaspora account, he can listen to info@centenarybank.co.ug. Mr. Kasozi, kindly do that. We will be able to support you, understand the status of your loan as at now, and where
And
you
then
dropped off.
Okay, thank you. Chizito Sande says we changed account numbers some time back and we gave them new ones, but one could still deposit using the old one. Last week, he sent someone to deposit and they went back with the money, saying the names were contradicting. How can we help him to not face this issue again?
I think same thing. He could come in, but if he has the account number, because the old account numbers still hold, we are still running them concurrently with the new account number. Probably there is a detail or a digit that he missed, and then probably the account number and the names that were being provided were not rhyming. He could still send an email so that we give him specifically his new account number at info@centenarybank.co.ug, or send somebody to the branch. But the point is, with a third party, it is very difficult. I can actually understand and relate why he probably, if there's a digit or two and the names were contradictory, and this was a third party, it wasn't the actual account holder, you can feel how skeptical the person they have approached is, because they're actually not dealing with the real account holder. So it's normally in order to protect you that the bank holds their horses and until such a time. But you could contact us and we provide you the exact account number that is now, although the old one still holds. And maybe if there is a change or a mistake that was done on the account, that can easily be rectified. It's not all is not lost. This can just get in touch with us at info@centenarybank.co.ug. Centenary Bank being one word. Thank you.
Thank you, Immaculate.
Yeah.
Nantume Jaliat, you said you were left the country and your number was given to someone else. Come to the bank with your new number and change. Then you'll be able to access your City Mobile again. Thank you. Uh, we could have this live chat the whole day, but we've seen all your queries, and we are going to respond to you individually. In case we do not respond to you, please don't tire. We will still respond. um I cannot thank you enough for logging in and being with us during this time. I would just love Immaculate to give us her parting shots, and then we'll wish you a lovely day, our dear viewers and listeners and customers and prospective customers.
Thank you, Winfred, and thank you, our viewers. This morning turned into afternoon now here. First of all, I would like to before I give you my parting shots, for customers who have been trying to get onto Sente Mobile and failing, I think we've got a lot of response around that area. I tried to register, I failed. Many a times we do not give the bank the exact phone number that we have. Or at the point when we opened up this account, we gave in a phone number either for a relative or a sister or a brother or a number that has since changed. Should you try now to register for Sente Mobile and you're using a number that is not the number that the bank was given, you will fail. So, customers, dear customers, when you think back and realize that you're getting a lot of failure points, think back and if it is not the number you provided, kindly go by the branch, change the detail of the account number because you are allowed to do that. People's personal details change. Like phone number, it's not static, it could change, you could lose it. A teleco could close, like AfriCell is closing, and you need to provide another number. In that way, systems will not work because everything that we do to support you conveniently bank is in a bid to protect your funds and to ensure that you transact in the safety of wherever. So kindly ensure that the details you have, the phone numbers you have, the names that you use are the very same names that you gave the bank at account opening. The phone number you gave them is the phone number you're trying to connect. Otherwise, you'll have so many failure points and you'll imagine that the bank systems don't work, and yet there's a dissonance in the detail that you gave the bank. So I'll urge you all to ensure that we have the right record, we have the right data pertaining to you, phone number, contact, because sometimes you also want to reach you, but we try to reach you on a phone number that is probably no longer in existence, but phone number that belongs to your sister, it gets to her and she can't make sense out of the message. So kindly help us align your data. If there is something that changed along the way, please get into a branch, have that changed. If you're abroad, send an email, have your detail notarized like Winnie talked about. Send it so that we can update your system. We can be able to reach you. You can be able to reach us. You can virtually be able to transact. Now, my parting shots, I'd like to thank you all for taking out time this Friday to engage with us. I'm also calling upon you to get involved in the 545. There's millions and millions of money to be won. You've been our customers, want to give back to you, transact while winning, and enjoy your bank. Reach out to us. If you think in any way there is something that we need to improve on, we are always open to feedback. We are always open to changing. We are always open to new ways of doing things. So I'd like to thank you all and wish you a blessed rest of the week and a nice weekend. Thank you for trusting us with your custom. Thank you for banking with us. And may we all be blessed. I thank you again, and thank you, Winnfred.
Thank you, Immaculate. Thank you for your time. Our dear customers, thank you for listening in with us. Thank you for giving us the feedback. Thank you for your messages. Oyesige Oscar, you can also come to the bank and register your fingerprints so that you can do it with the signature. Anyone can forge a signature, but they can't forge your fingerprint. For all those customers who want to change their mobile numbers, please come to any of our branches and you'll be able to change your mobile numbers. We understand now that telecos change, they give out the numbers after 1 year of one not using it. So you can find that the number has been dormant. When you come into the country, you can use it. For our diaspora customers, we have an email dedicated to you, an email address that is diasporabanking, one word, at centenarybank.co.ug. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you a blessed weekend. Please continue transacting with Centenary Bank. We still have lots of goodies to give out in the 5 for 5. For those customers who transact 5 times a week, you'll be able to get yourself 100,000 to have at least something for the weekend. I remain Winnfred Keere, marketing specialist from Centenary Bank. Thank you.
5 for 5, 5 times the winning, yeah. 5 times the happiness, yeah. 5 times the luckiness, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5, 5 times the money, yeah. 5 times the shopping, yeah. 5 times the prizes, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
Win! 100,000 Uganda shillings weekly in the 5 for 5 jackpot. Simply download the Center mobile app. Click Center on the go to open your account online. Transact 5 times or more using Center Mobile, Center Visa, and Center Agent to stand a chance to win. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. So, participate in the 5 for 5 jackpot and win millions in daily and weekly prizes. The 5 for 5 jackpot is brought to you by Centenary Bank, our bank. Centenary Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund.